Hey guys, wanted to give you the latest update on the shop. I was able to get all the epoxy floors done. I did use the Benjamin Moore paint that's similar to the PPG Aquapon. Ended up using about 7 kits, which is a total of 14 gallons because it's 1 gallon of the epoxy and then 1 gallon of the catalyst. About $120 a kit. And then once you add in the supplies of the squeegees, muriatic acid to etch the floor, all that sort of stuff, it was right around $1,000 to get the whole 2,400 square foot done. So far it's held up pretty good. As you can see, I've got most of my stuff moved in the shop now. So this is going to be my metalworking area. You can see the floors. They look pretty good. Kind of hard to see with the camera. You know, it's got some imperfections here and there, but with a shop this big, that's kind of what I expected. So far, everything that's gotten on here, dirt, etc., is easy cleanup. So you can see I've got the my metalworking area is going to be back over here. So I got my old Pexto shear, Pexto slip roller, Woodward Fab finger brake. My big do-all bandsaw is going to go over here in the corner. Got my Craftsman drill press. Thanks Lance Davis for the hookup on that thing. That looks awesome, fully restored. Craftsman 150. So this is a 1950s drill press. The Pexto, I believe, is a 50. It is a 52. December 52. And then I've got the Pexto slip roller here as well too. Not sure what year that is, but if you know, leave a comment down below. Let me know. I think it's a 50s, but it's heavy. And then obviously the Woodward Fab finger brake is newer, but still a solid piece. This is where my welding equipment's going to go. As you can tell, I got that there. My Hypertherm plasma cutter is going to go here for right now. I've got my welding table. Then I'll get into my toolboxes. Got a couple more workbenches I need to move in. I have my Craftsman cabinets, which I'll put these up somewhere. All of that back there is just various stuff I got to go through. Then I've got C10 parts. Obviously the Camaro is now in here. So she's definitely dusty from sitting in the garage for 2 years, but engine's still all in there, nice and clean for the most part. So I'll start working on this here. Got the Novas in here now, the C10, and then the Nomad. So pretty much everything fits good. Over here, this is going to be all of my engine stuff, my engine stands, everything. I still got 1 or 2 I need to move into here. But this will be where I work on the engines. And then obviously this is going to be open area here to work on cars. Fridge, my GM Frigidaire fridge is going to be going over here in this corner. So once I get electrical set up, I'll put that in there. As you can see, insulation. I was able to do insulation on this whole wall here. This is the wall that gets the majority of the sun. This end and the other end are both covered by shade for the most part. This side gets sun in the morning, so it's not too bad. That side gets sun in the evening, but there's trees blocking all that. And then this side over here barely gets any sun at all. Do want to do the roof with something, haven't decided what yet. It gets very loud in here with the Florida rain. A little bit of rain, it sounds like a downpour. When it's a downpour, you can barely hear anything in here. But pretty happy with it. For the installation, this is what I used. Got it at Lowe's. It's 2 inches thick, which you can see over here. I'll take it over on this wall, which I haven't done yet. It fits perfect. Obviously it's all side in, but I mean, it fits in there. You really can't get better than that. Each one of these cutouts is about 45 by 45. So that's what I just cut it to. I cut about 1/4 inch short just to give some room for the self-tappers that are in there. But as you can see, they're all press fit, but they're pretty tight. So like this one here, I've got it in there about as tight as you can get it. Yeah, you're gonna have some gaps, but it makes a huge, huge difference. All in all, it took me, I think it was 13 sheets at about 20 bucks a sheet to do this whole 40 foot or 60 foot long wall. Now I do have the two 10 by 10 doors, so it is 60 foot or 40 foot. But all in all, about 260 bucks to do that whole side. A lot cheaper than spraying foam, spraying insulation. And I've been pretty happy with it so far. You can definitely tell a difference with just this wall done. Eventually I'll probably do the other walls. But first thing's gonna be the roof. I did get my LED lights put up in here. I'm gonna zip tie up the wires a little bit better. But these are the Honeywell 4-foot LED lights. They are about 20 bucks each at Sam's Club. I've got a total of 14 hung up. That one I don't have the pull chain on, so that's why that one's not on, and I didn't realize until I can't get a ladder back in there now. But they're just in here with electrical cords running to it, extension cords running right now until I get the electrical in the shop. But for 20 bucks each for 14 lights, so again about 300 bucks. The lighting's pretty good in here. You know, it gets a little bit dark in the middle, so I may do a few just right along this middle row here, maybe like 3 or 4 in the middle. But all in all, I get a good amount of light in here, and since they're all LEDs, it's low electricity. I'm running all of these off of one extension cord right now, and no issues with it. So plan is electrical panel is going to go over here in this corner. My AC unit probably about right here. Shout out to Mosley Heating and Air. My compressor is going to be on the back side outside of the shop on this wall, back in this corner, so that way I don't get the noise of the compressor. And I'm going to build a little outhouse kind of for the compressor outside, and then just run the line in. I have the rapid air hose that's going to run throughout most of this section of the shop here. Again, this side's going to be where I'm doing most of the dirty stuff. This side over here is going to be more storage. The lift is going to be over on this side. That's where I have it dug deeper for the concrete. So we'll get to that eventually. But yeah, it's moving along. Like I said, I got most of the stuff in here. Got a couple more workbenches and then organizing everything. So let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.